reminded him a little bit.
Okay, good. Okay. Can you turn your cameras on, please, everyone? Ming Nok, chào con.
Yes, hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Nok?
You know the answer.
I know the answer. Fit as a fiddle.
Yes.
All right. That's a very good idiom to know. I was doing idioms with my earlier class before. Do you know, you must know a few idioms, Ming Nok, such as, for example, piece of cake. Do you know that one?
Yes, I mean, it's very easy.
Correct. Excellent. Perfect. Is English a piece of cake for you?
I think it's 50%.
50%. Okay, very good. Bao Lang.
Hello, teacher.
Tagon Bao Lang, how are you?
I'm doing great.
That's great. Ming Tam. Ming Tam, Chagon.
Yeah. Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Tam?
I'm good.
Okay, and Chung Hyu, can you hear me? Chung Hyu.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. Okay, everyone, can you please turn your cameras on? Okay, Ming Tam, I can see you. Nice. So, Ming Tam, what is on the wallpaper of your room? I can see behind you. What is it?
It's trees and house.
Oh, trees and house. Oh, looks very cute.
Yeah.
Looks very cute, Ming Tam. Trees and a house. Okay. Chung Hyu.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Chung Hyu, what is on the wall behind you? It looks like a picture. Is it a picture?
Which one?
Here, I can see behind your left shoulder. Yeah, there.
Yeah, it's a picture.
Oh, what of what? What of?
Of like a forest or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, very good. Okay. All right. Kang Eun, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, everyone, thanks for coming to class on time. It is now 2 o'clock, so we will get started in just a moment. Hope you've all had a good week. I hope the weather is getting warmer in Hanoi. Moon, Chao
Hello.
Gon.
Hello,
How are
teacher.
you? How are you, Moon?
Fine.
Good. Okay, everyone, so we will get started. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a mix of part one speaking, part one of the Ielts. I will run through one of the common speaking questions with each of you, and we're also going to be continuing to finish off that graph, the graph we were looking at about malaria in Dalat. So we will just practice writing that, which of course is part of writing task one. Before we start, does anyone have any questions for me? Anyone have any questions? Okay. All right, everyone, let's get started. Okay, you should all be able to see the screen now. So we're looking at this speaking task one, everyone. So very often in the IELTS test, you will get asked questions about your hometown. Okay? Ming Nok.
Yes.
Ming Nok, can you read this, please, what I have highlighted?
Yes. Hometown. Your hometown refers to the village, town, or city where you spend most of your childhood. It might not be the place you were born. If you grew up in many different places, choose the place you are most connected to.
Okay, very good reading, Ming Nok. Now, what is your hometown, Ming Nok?
And my hometown is Bắc Ninh. It's a small town. It's a small town in the north of Vietnam.
Okay, thank you. Chung Hyu.
Yeah.
Chung Hu, what is your hometown?
My hometown is like a normal village in the town in Vietnam.
Okay. How far from Hanoi?
Like it's very, very far.
Okay. About how many kilometers do you think?
Like 9, I guess.
9. You mean 900?
Yeah, something
Okay,
like
but
that.
something like that. Okay. Thank you, Chung Hu. Bao Lang, what is your
Yes.
hometown?
My hometown is Hanoi, which is
Okay.
the capital of Vietnam,
Okay.
and it's located in the north of Vietnam too.
Okay, great. Good answer. Ming Tam,
Yes.
what is your hometown?
My hometown is Hanoi. It's
Okay.
yes, it's picturesque and many buildings.
Okay, it's picturesque and has many buildings. Ming
Yes.
Tam, okay? It's picturesque and has many buildings. Good. Okay, Kang Eun.
My hometown is Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam.
Okay, good. Moon, what is your hometown?
My hometown is Taiping. Is a town was very is very quiet and peaceful.
Okay, how far from Hanoi? Moon?
I don't know.
You don't know? Can you guess about either how many hours or how many kilometers?
I think it's 3 hours.
3 hours. Okay, thank you, Moon. So you can use either, everyone. You can either say it's 3 hours from Hanoi or it's 300 kilometers from Hanoi, whichever one you find easiest. Okay, Ding Ming, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ding Ming?
I'm good.
Good, nice to see you. So
Yeah.
what is your hometown, Ding Ming?
My hometown is Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam, and Hanoi
Okay,
traditional. It's really nice.
okay, good. Okay, good answers, everyone. So, like I was saying before, so very often in part 1, you will get asked about your hometown. So remember just to choose the place you are most connected to. Okay, so I'm going to practice with you now these 4 questions about hometown, and I've given you an example answer for each one. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what kind of place is it? Okay, what kind of place? And this is a sample answer. My hometown is in a residential area in a town in Vietnam. Hue is an old city. A lot of buildings are run down, but we have got some quaint shops. Okay, so you will see the adjectives and the adjectival phrases I'm using here. Run down, this one here. Run down means buildings that need repair, need maintenance, need fixing. Okay, that is what run down means. Run down usually means old buildings that need fixing. Quaint, you might remember, is a word we looked at last week. Quaint means charming. Okay, old. Quaint usually means a little bit old, but also charming, nice to look at. For example, I know in Hanoi there are some quaint buildings in the old quarter of Hanoi. All right, so I'm going to ask each of you this. Ding Ming, I will start with you, please.
Yes.
Okay, Ding Ming, so you will see in my sample answer here, how many sentences here, Ding Ming? How many sentences in this answer?
Oh, my hometown.
Yeah, see my answer here. How many sentences can you see? How many sentences?
I can see 2 sentences.
2. Yes, correct. So your answer should be 2 sentences, okay, for each of these questions. 2 or 3 at the most. No more than 3 sentences, everyone. 2 or 3. Okay, Ding Ming, let's talk about your hometown. Your hometown is Hanoi. What kind of place is it, Ding Ming?
Kind of place is I think it's Thang. I think it's I don't know what I don't know what I
What?
can
Sure.
say.
Okay, you need to. I'll come back to you in a moment. Okay, I'll come back to you in a moment once we've listened to Moon. Moon.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Moon. Let's talk about your hometown. What kind of place is it?
I think it's countryside. I don't know what is.
Okay, okay, Moon. See what this answer is here. Okay, so I have 2 sentences. Okay, so I've talked about my hometown is Wei. Okay, so I've said it's old. Okay, I've talked about the buildings. Okay, I've said the buildings are a little bit run down, which means they need fixing, but we've got some quaint shops. So using this as a kind of guide, Moon, tell me about your hometown. Is it old or new?
It's old.
Okay, good. So my hometown is old. Okay. How big is it, Moon?
It's small and don't have any buildings.
Okay, it
Not much.
doesn't have many buildings. Is that
Yes.
what you mean? Doesn't
Yeah.
have many buildings. Okay, so my hometown is old. It's small. It doesn't have many buildings. Does it have many shops, Moon?
It's have a little.
It has some shops.
It has some shops.
Okay, good. So, Moon, can you put all that together, please? Everything together into 1 or 2 sentences. So, Moon, what kind of place is your hometown?
My hometown is old. It's not. It don't have many buildings out there, and it have some shops.
Okay, my hometown is old. It doesn't have many buildings, and it has some shops. Okay, that's how you say it, Moon.
Yes.
Okay, so one more time, please, Moon. Tell me about your hometown.
My hometown is old. There don't have.
It doesn't have. It doesn't have.
Many building.
Yeah.
And it has some shop.
Okay, good. That's better, Moon. All right. Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay. So you heard, I hope, what Moon was saying. Can you tell me a little bit about your hometown?
My hometown is in a old area, and it is have a lot building and have it have an ancient city, and it have Gươm River, Gươm Lake, and Thăng Long Imperial Capital.
Okay, so you only need to give me 2 sentences, Ding Ming. So
Okay.
you are talking about Hanoi, is that right?
Yes, I'm talking.
Okay. Okay. Well, there are many things you can say about Hanoi, but for example, you could say, my hometown is Hanoi. It is the capital of Vietnam. It's a very big city, about
Yes.
8 million people. It has many buildings, but also has some beautiful lakes like Hong Kiem Lake.
Yes.
Okay, does that make sense, Ding Ming? So that's all you need to say.
Yes.
Okay, so can you try one more time for me, please?
Okay. My hometown is Hanoi, and it is the capital. It is the capital of Vietnam. It have a lot of building and have some and it have one an ancient city, and in ancient city have Hoàn Kiếm lake.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Kang Uan.
Uh, um,
Okay, Kang Uan, so you know what I want you to do? Okay, Kang Uan, yes, please, your hometown, Kang Uan, what kind of place is it?
I think it's a big city.
How many people, Kang Uan?
It has
About
about
say
eight,
about, yeah, 8 million.
8 millions.
8 million people. You say it has about 8 million people.
Yeah, it has about 8 million people.
Okay, and what else? Tell me 2 more things about Hanoi. 2 more things.
Hanoi is the capital and the biggest city in Vietnam.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Kang Uan. Okay, that's fine. So you say Hanoi is the capital and the biggest city in Vietnam. It has about 8 million people.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all you need to say. Okay, you need just keep it simple, everyone. Okay, so I just need 2 sentences from everyone. Okay, Ming Tam.
Yes.
Okay, Ming Tam, your hometown, what kind of place is it?
My hometown is Hanoi. Hanoi is an old city and it's the capital of Vietnam. It have many buildings and
All right. Tell me one other thing about Hanoi. What does Hanoi also have a lot of, Ming Tam?
lots of
It has a lot of, if you look outside your window, what do you see on the street?
is building. Is
Buildings, and what do you see? What do you see moving on the street, Ming Tam?
tree.
What can you see moving? Cars, Ming Tam.
Oh, yes.
And traffic. So you can say Hanoi has a lot of buildings, a lot of people, and a lot of traffic. Traffic. Okay? All right. So you need to remember these words to be able to describe your city. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about your hometown, Bao Lang. What kind of place is it?
My hometown is a big city located in the north of Vietnam, and it has a lot of luxurious building, but it still has many ancient houses.
Okay, so it has a lot of buildings and still has a lot of ancient houses.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Ming Nok. Your turn, Ming Nok. Tell me about your hometown. What kind of place is it?
Yes, my hometown is Bắc Ninh, which is a small village located in the north of Vietnam. My hometown is really quiet and tranquil.
Okay, sorry, it's really quiet and
Tranquil is mean peaceful, but it starts with T.
it's really quiet and peaceful. Or tranquil. Is that what you were
Yeah,
saying?
it's tranquil.
Okay, need to pronounce it correctly.
I
Okay,
heard on Google Translate and it called tranquil, and I'm not
okay,
sure.
right. So it's tranquil, it's pronounced. Tranquil, tranquil. Right, okay. Tranquil just means really peaceful, of course. Tranquil. Okay, thank you, Ming Nok. Chang Hu.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, your hometown, what kind of place is it?
My hometown is like a normal village in Vietnam,
And
and
one more.
like it's
It's what?
it is a
Is
very
it
peaceful place, I guess.
good? Okay, good. It's a very peaceful place. That's good. That's a good sentence, Chang Hu. Leon, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, good to see you in the class, Leon. Now, where is your hometown, Leon?
Which is in capital of Vietnam, and it is a crowded city.
Okay, it's very crowded. Okay, it's a crowded city and it's the capital of Vietnam. And tell me one more thing, Leon, one more thing. About Hanoi.
It have so many historical buildings.
Okay, good. It has so many historical buildings. That's good, Liam. Thank you. Jia Ming. Chào con.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. Where is your hometown, Jia Ming?
My hometown is Hanoi. It's the capital of Vietnam.
Okay.
In Hanoi, we have a lot of modern building and a sightseeing place like Hoàn Kiếm Lake.
Okay, good. All right, everyone. So those are good answers, all right, to what kind of place is it. So you need to tell me something about the city, whether it's big or small. Does it have a lot of traffic? Does it have a lot of buildings? Are they old buildings? Are they modern buildings? Are there any peaceful places? Okay, those are the sort of things you need to choose from. For many of you, Hanoi is your hometown, and there are many, many things to say about Hanoi. Hanoi has a lot of restaurants, for example, that serve delicious food, that has some peaceful areas like Hon Kiem Lake or West Lake. It has many historic buildings like a pagoda. Okay, so there are many, many things you can think of to say about Hanoi, but just choose two. Okay, so now we are going to go on to the next question. And again, these are the sort of questions that you could be asked in part one of the speaking test. So this one is going to be, what's the most interesting part of your hometown? Okay, now remember, for these questions, there is no one correct answer. It's just, what is the most interesting part of the town for you? Maybe it's to do with the food. Maybe it's to do with the old buildings. Maybe it's to do with the beautiful lake. Okay, You can choose anything, but you need to choose something. So in this answer here, what I've said is, I like how the people in my hometown are so friendly and the way that everyone knows everyone. It's a really close-knit community, which is hard to find in big cities. Close-knit, by the way, this is an adjective phrase, close-knit, which means that everyone knows everybody else. Okay? Everyone is familiar with everyone else. Close-knit. Close-knit just means everyone knows everyone else very well, and they all get on well together. Okay, I will start in the opposite direction this time. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay, what's the most interesting part of your hometown?
I haven't prepared yet. Can you turn back after one person?
Okay, so everyone, remember, you should be able to think of this quickly. All right, remember, there is no one right answer, so you can say anything. The most interesting part of my hometown is the restaurants. They serve lots of delicious food. Okay, just think of one thing. Bao Lang,
Yes.
what's the most interesting part of your hometown?
I think it's the cuisine. Hanoi is famous for the variety of food such as bún chả or pho.
Wow,
And
so that's enough, Bao Lang. Perfect
yeah,
answer.
okay.
Okay, Bao Lang, that is a level 9 answer, Bao Lang. Okay, very good. Perfect.
Thanks.
Perfect answer. Okay, you said about the cuisine and you gave me an example. Perfect answer. Okay, doesn't need to be any longer than that. Okay, that was exactly the right length. So well done, Bao Lang. That is perfect. Okay, Ming Nok, are you ready?
I'm really ready.
Okay, what's the most interesting part of your hometown?
Yes, the most interesting part about my hometown is that my hometown was a hometown of Quan Ho, which is a city, a type of the folk music. And I can also say that every people in my hometown sing really well.
Okay, sing really well. Okay, that's great. That's good. Very good example, Ming Nok. Remember, you can also just say something. If you come from a small town, you can just say the most interesting part of my hometown is my family. Okay, I have many aunts and uncles and cousins in my hometown, and I like to visit them as often as I can. Okay, so it can be something like family, the most interesting thing. Chung Hu. Chung Hu.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Chung Hu, what's the most interesting part of your hometown?
My interesting part of my hometown is the people in my hometown are really friendly, and it have really some nice breakfast to like relax or playing some kind of game. While also can enjoy Vietnam culture.
Okay, good. Very good, Chung Hu. Very good answer. Okay, excellent. That is exactly right. Good. Ming Tam,
Yes.
what's the most interesting part of your hometown for you?
I think it's the most interesting part of your hometown is many ancient building and it's a famous sightseeing location.
A famous what location, Ming Tam? What was the word you said?
It's sightseeing location.
Ah, it's a famous sightseeing location. Okay, that's good. Very good, Ming Tam. Just remember to put S's on the words that are plural. Okay, Ming Tam? So it has many ancient buildings. Buildings. Okay, Ming Tam? Or has many ancient houses. Houses. Have to put S on words that are plural. Okay, thank you, Ming Tam. Kang Ewan.
The most interesting part of Hanoi, I think, is Hanoi uh has a lot of attractive places such as Hon Kim Lake, West Lake, and the Old Town.
Okay, good. Good answer, Kang Eun. Okay. Hanoi has a lot of attractive places such as Hon Kiem Lake, West Lake, and the Old Town. Good, Kang Eun. Good answer. Good link. Moon.
Yeah.
Moon. What
I
is the
think
most interesting part of your hometown?
I think the most interesting part of my hometown is I like to walk on the beach and watch the sunrise.
Okay, the most interesting part is walking on the beach and watching the sunrise. Okay, so best to say it in present tense, Moon. Okay, so walking on the beach and watching the sunrise. Okay, Moon, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Ding Ming,
Uh,
what is
I
the
think
most interesting part of your hometown?
the most interesting part of my hometown is a festival and around Hòn Kiếm Lake we have walking street and have ancient style and people in Hanoi really friendly and and yes.
Okay, so just that's good, Ding Ming, but just one or two things. Okay, so only need to say one or two things. So,
Yes.
for example, the most interesting thing about my hometown is we have festivals at Hon Kiem Lake and also a walking street where we can walk around and look at all the different shops and stalls. Okay, Ding Ming?
Okay.
Okay, just only need to mention one or two things. That's all. Okay, very simple.
Yes.
Leon. Leon, oi. Okay, can't see her. Xiaoming.
The most interesting part of my hometown is the people in here. They are really friendly. They always help each other when they have a trouble or something that they need a help from somebody.
Okay, that's fine, Xiaoming. So again, just remember everyone, if you come from a small place that doesn't have much interesting, you can always mention your family. Okay? My family is the most interesting thing in my hometown. I have lots of cousins, lots of aunts and uncles, and I love to see them. Okay, so next question. Again, these are common questions that you can be asked. So, what kind of place is your hometown? Okay, what is the most interesting part of your hometown? The next part is what kind of jobs do the people in your town do? Okay, so you can see again the answer that I have given here as an example. So many of the people are farmers and they work very hard. It's not a very rich place and there are no fancy or upmarket shops. But I like that there are many small mum and pop shops, which are hard to find in big cities. This you might not have seen before, some of you. A mum and pop shop, okay, is an informal way of describing a very small family owned shop. Okay, a very small shop that is owned by just one family, maybe just run by a mother and father. Okay, but it means a very small shop, just sells a few things. And the informal way or slang way of talking about these small stores is to call them mum and pop shops or mother and father shops. Okay. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of jobs do the people in your town do?
I think most of people in my hometown do work as a office worker or businessmen.
Okay, an office worker or what was the
Bus-
last word?
Businessmen.
Businessman. Okay, you can say that. They do office work or businesses is better. Okay,
Yes.
because of course there are many business women in Hanoi. Of course, Dalang. Okay, so better to say people are office workers or they run businesses. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it's better to use general words like that than to say businessman or businesswoman. Okay, better just to say people are office workers or they run businesses. Okay, thank you, Barlang. Ming Nok,
Yes.
what kind of jobs do the people in your town do?
Because I came from a small town which is quite poor, so most of the people in my hometown are farmers. Some of them are also a small trader in market.
Okay, good. Okay, most of the people are farmers. Some of them are also small traders in the market. Okay, very good, Ming Nok. Good answer. Tang Hu.
Teacher.
Okay, what kind of jobs do the people in your town do?
Most of them are farmer. Some of them are businessmen.
Okay, most of them are farmers. Some of them own businesses, or some of them run businesses. Okay, like I was saying before to Bao Lang, better not to use businessmen or businesswomen. Better just to say businesses. That way you include both men and women. So most people are farmers and some people own businesses. All right, thank you, Chung Hu. Remember, by the way, everyone, this word here, kind, it just means in this sense, it means type. What type of place is it? What type of jobs? What kind of jobs? Kind and type mean the same thing in this sentence. Okay. Ming Tam.
Yes.
Okay, Ming Tam, what kind of jobs do the people in your town do?
I think the people in your town do a lot of different jobs and they work very hard. Yes.
Okay. They do a lot of different jobs and they work very hard. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Ming Tam. Kang Ewan.
Most of people in Hanoi do the office work, like office workers or businesses.
Okay, good. So remember, obviously, when you are talking about a big city like Hanoi, obviously people do many, many jobs. So you can just choose anything as an example. The kind of jobs people in Hanoi do are the jobs that anyone in a big city does. For example, office workers, businesses, teachers, okay?
Yeah.
Anything like that. Some people work in hotels. Yeah. Just you can choose, obviously, a big city like Hanoi, you can choose anything. Okay. Thank you, Kang Ewan. Moon.
Yes, teacher.
Oh, yes, Moon. Okay. What sort of jobs or what kind of jobs do the people in your town do?
In my hometown, most of people is are shop assistant or farmer, but some of them run businesses.
Good. Most of the people are shop assistants or farmers, but some of them run businesses. Very good, Moon. Okay, good. Good English. Ding Ming.
And in my hometown, most of people do in a office building, office job in building, like business people or working office, and some of them they do working on related tourism, and mainly working in a small shop, and working in service industry like hotel,
Okay.
um or chef, um and they are
Okay.
and
That
working
that that
convenience store.
yeah, that is enough, Ding Ming. Okay? Okay, that is enough. Again, just mention 2 or 3. Okay? Just 2 or 3 jobs. Okay? And please remember, when you are talking about people, you need to say the people. The people. Okay?
Yes.
In my hometown, most of the people are office workers, or they work in service industries, okay, or they own businesses. So people is a noun, Ding Ming, okay? People is a noun, so it needs to have an article in front of it, such as the, okay? Every noun should have an article in front of it, such as the or a or an. So you talk about the people. Thank you, Ding Ming. Lian, are you back? No, can't see her. Zhang Ming, what kind of jobs do the people in your hometown do, Zhang Ming?
In my hometown, I think the mainly job is officer, staff, or worker.
Okay, office staff or workers. There's one thing, for those of you who live in Hanoi, there's one thing you haven't mentioned to me yet about jobs. So Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. So Zhang Ming, who do many of the people work for in Hanoi?
Um,
They work for who?
they work for the government.
Correct. Thank you, Zhang Ming. Yeah. So many of the people in Hanoi are government workers. Okay, so you can say that. I live in Hanoi, it's the capital, so many of the people here are government workers. We also have office workers, people who work in tourism, hotels, many different jobs. Does that make sense, Zhang Ming?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, one more of these, everyone. So, would you say your hometown is a good place to live, and why? For example, you can see my answer here. What I like about my hometown is that there are many orchards and rice fields. It's a really picturesque place. Remember, we looked at this word last week. Picturesque means a place looks like a pretty picture. Okay, looks good to take a photo of. My hometown is very important to me because that's where my family live. It's where I come from. So it shapes a lot of who I am as a person. Okay, means it's had a lot of influence on me. If I don't visit for a while, sometimes I feel homesick. So you can see this answer here, maybe it's a little bit long, about 4 sentences. So it doesn't have to be that long, your answer, but you do need to describe something about your hometown. So you can see I've talked about my hometown as having orchards and rice fields and really picturesque. Bao Lang,
Yes,
would you say your hometown is a good place to live? and why?
Yes, my hometown is the really great place to live because I was born here and raised here. So because I really love my hometown, and it has many picturesque places, and yeah, really is a lot of job opportunities.
Okay, good. Again, good answer, Bao Lang. Okay, very thorough answer. Good. Ming Nok.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, would you say your hometown is a good place to live and why? By the way, Ming Nok, you can say no to this. you can say no, my hometown is not a good place to live. It's too small, too boring. Okay?
Yes.
So you can say that if you want. Okay. Okay, what is your answer?
Also, I can say that yes, my hometown was tranquil. Oh, can I
Yeah, sure.
repeat? Yes.
Okay.
I can say that my hometown was a peaceful and quiet place and make me feel healing inside. So it's sure that ideal place to live permanently.
Okay, it's fine, Ming Nok. Good. And try that word again. Tranquil. Tranquil.
Tranquil. Oh,
Yeah. You're almost correct. Tranquil. Tranquil.
Tranquil.
Good.
Tranquil. Yes,
Good.
thank you.
Yeah, tranquil. Tranquil. Tranquil.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
good word. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Ming Nok. It just means very peaceful, very quiet. Okay, tranquil. It's a good word. Good word to use. Chung Hu. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, Chung Hu. Would you say your hometown is a good place to live?
Yeah. I think my hometown is a good place to look. Because like I have too much memory with it because I stay at my hometown when I was little.
Okay, because it's a good place to live because I have many happy memories of when I was little. Okay, Chung Hu?
All right.
Okay, good. Ming Tam,
Yes,
would you say your hometown is a good place to live?
yes, I think my hometown is a good place to live because it has people is very friendly. There are many delicious foods and many interesting places.
Okay, good. Many interesting places. Places.
Yes.
Places. Okay, plural. Good. Okay. Now, everyone, you are doing fine at this, everyone. It's good that you are talking to me. Good. And please don't worry about making mistakes. Okay? That is what these lessons are for, to help you practice. And I will correct you, of course. Kang Uan.
Um,
Yeah. Is your hometown a good place to live and why?
yes, Hanoi. I think Hanoi is a good place to live because of the friendly people and and there there are many
There are many, yeah.
delicious food to try and
Okay, because of the friendly people, and there are many delicious foods to try and many interesting places to go.
yeah.
How about that, Kang Uan? Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned three things. Can you try again, please, Kang Uan? Mention the three things.
I think Hanoi is a good place to live because of the friendly people, and there are many delicious food to try and a lot of interesting places to go.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect, Kang Ewan. That's good. Okay, Moon. Moon.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Moon. Would you say your hometown is a good place to live, and why?
I think my hometown is a good place to live because it's because the air is fresher, is fresh and it's not much pollutive as the cities, such as noise pollution, air pollution, or light pollution.
Okay, I think my hometown is a good place to live because the air is cleaner than the cities and there is not much air pollution, noise pollution, or light pollution. Is
Yeah.
that correct, Moon?
Yes.
Okay, so that is how you say it. Okay, I think my hometown is a great place to live because it's not as polluted as the cities. Can you say that sentence, please, Moon?
I think my hometown is a good place to live because the air is cleaner than the city.
Okay, good. Okay, good paraphrase, Moon. Okay, that is correct. But that is correct, Moon. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Ding Ming. Are you there, Ding Ming? Was he disappeared? Oh no,
Yes,
here he is. Okay, Ding Ming, would you say your hometown is a good place to live and why?
I think my hometown is a good place to live because uh uh because the first my hometown is the capital of Vietnam. So it has some job and and you can um, make some job and have a lot of money. Uh, next, I think Hanoi, a pupil in Hanoi is very friendly. Friendly, and Hanoi have some place. Hanoi have some tradition and
Okay, sorry,
when
Ding
you
Ming, I will stop. Sorry, I will stop you there because your answer is getting a little bit too long. So remember only about 2 sentences. So, for example, Ding Ming, can you try this sentence for me, please? I think Hanoi is a great place to live because it has many jobs and you can make a lot of money. Can you say that, please, Ding Ming?
yes,
I
I
think
think Hanoi is a good place to live because Hanoi have some
has
job
many jobs, has many
has,
jobs,
has many job and you can make some make
make a lot. Yeah.
make a lot money.
Okay, good. That's fine, Ding Ming. Okay, that's fine. That's all you need to do. Okay.
Okay.
Because it has many jobs and you can make a lot of money. Good. Thank you, Ding Ming. Jia Ming.
Yes.
Okay. Would you say your hometown is a good place to live and why?
I think my hometown is the best place to live, in my opinion, because the people in here is really friendly and there's many interesting place to hanging out with our friend, and which is make me feel never bored to living in here.
Okay. Which makes me feel you can't say never bored. Doesn't quite make sense in English. But I know what you mean. It makes me feel you have to say, and I am never bored to live here. Okay, I can hang out with my friends and I am never bored to live here. Okay, Xiaoming? Okay, everyone. So that's good. So I'm glad that you are all able to speak confidently. That's good. It's good that you are trying. And like I said before, I don't mind if you make mistakes because that's what we are here to practice. So just in summary, so to all these sort of questions about your hometown, such as what kind of place is it, what's the most interesting part, what kind of jobs, would you say it's a good place to live, make sure your answers are only around 2 sentences. 2 sentences. And of course, you have to say something. You can never say, I don't know. Okay, you must say something. Okay, everyone. Time for a quick test. Okay, so here is the test. We are going to do a synonym test. Today, I want you to answer these questions for me in chat. In chat. Yeah, I'll get rid of this so you can see all the questions. Okay, so you need to give me synonyms for the following words and phrase. I have started the words for you to make it a bit easier and to give you a clue. So please complete these words and send them to me in chat. Okay? So you will need to send me 10 words. 10 words. So you need to give me a synonym for graph, a synonym for shows, synonym for information, synonym for rose, synonym for fell, synonym for went up and down. So you will see these words here like rose, fell, went up and down are all past tense. So these synonyms must be past tense as well. And these spaces here, these dashes, they give you a clue as to how many letters are in the answer. Bao Lang.
Yes.
What is the answer to number 1, by the way?
It chart.
Correct. Thank you, Bao Lang. Okay, so you all have the answer to number 1 already. The answer is chart. Chart is a synonym for graph. Okay, so please send me all your answers in chat. Okay, as soon as you are finished. And please send all your answers together, not one answer at a time. Please send me all 10 answers together. Thank you. Chào em, Mrs. Ha.
I'm here.
Okay, Mrs. Ha. I see Leon has disappeared. Do you any idea why?
Oh, let me see. Okay.
She was there at the start, but about 10 minutes ago she disappeared.
Okay, let me see. Let me take the word last.
Okay, thank you.
She didn't reply me.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mrs. Ha.
Yes, you see, because he said that the signal is very weak.
Right, okay.
Be cut out.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Does she live in Hanoi?
Yes. She went to bought 4G already, and now she's logging in. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, Ming Nok, you have finished. Okay, Ming Nok. Ming Nok. Ming Nok. Oi.
I'm here.
Okay, Ming Nok. I see you have finished. You sent your answer. You are almost correct, except you have made one spelling mistake, Ming Nok.
Oh, okay.
In number 2. Number 2.
Oh, I typed my S, but I think it has some problem with my keyboard. So
Okay, that's fine. So you know what the answer is. That's fine. Okay. Thank you, Ming Nok. That's fine.
Yes,
Don't worry.
thank you.
Okay. Okay. Ding Ming, oi.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Ding Ming, you need to send me all the answers at once, okay?
Okay.
Not just one, all of them. Thank you, Ding Ming.
Okay.
Kang Un, oi.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I've got your answer, Kang Un. They're all correct. All correct. Good.
Yeah.
Xiaoming, oi.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your answers, Xiaoming. You got 7 out of 10. Okay, 7. And everyone, I will give you the correct answers shortly. Bao Lang, oi.
Yes.
Okay, you got all correct, Bao Lang. Okay, good. You got 10 out of 10. Moon, oi.
Yes.
Okay, Moon, thank you for your answers. You have just got a couple of spelling mistakes, Moon. Okay, but you got 7 out of 10. So please remember, everyone, for those of you who haven't finished, okay, remember the number of spaces here, all right, is the same as the number of letters that are missing. So if a word has 4 spaces that are missing, it means you must put 4 letters there. Okay, who hasn't finished? Ming Tam. Ming Tam, oi.
Yes.
Okay, have you finished, Ming Tam?
Yes. It's 1 minute.
Okay, just another couple of minutes, everyone. Leon. Leon, oi. Okay. Ming Nok, oi.
I'm here.
Are you tired, Ming Nok? I see you rubbing your eyes.
Yes, I'm kind of sleepy, but it's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry you're a little bit sleepy. Okay, Ming Tam, time is almost up. Ming Tam, oi, you need to send me your answer, please. Okay, thank you, Ming Tam. Okay, everyone, thank you for your answers. So most of you, I'll give you the answers. I'll write the answers for you. Some of you remember before I said about past tense. Some of you have written present tense. So you need to listen to the instructions. Okay, and if a word is past tense here, the synonyms must be past tense as well. Okay. So I'll put in the answers here. Number 1, everyone, is chart. You knew that. Shows, the answer is illustrates. And displays. Displays. Okay. Number 3 was quite easy. Information is, whoops, data. Okay, most of you got the correct word, but you didn't get the correct tense. All right. So rose is past tense. So this one must be increased, not increase. Okay. Increase is present tense. Okay, must be increased. And same for this word here. All right. Climbed. Climbed is past tense, not climb. Climb is present tense. Has to be climbed. Okay. Same with fell. Past tense is decreased. Or dropped. Dropped has 2 P's. Dropped. And declined, past tense. Decreased, dropped, declined are all past tense. And last one, okay, fluctuated. Something that went up and down. Went, remember, is past tense. Okay, so it must be fluctuated. Bao lang, bao lang.
Yes.
Okay, if I change this here to goes up and down, okay, goes up and down, which is present tense, what does that make fluctuated? What should it be?
Fluctuated with the S.
Correct.
In the end.
So it's pronounced fluctuates, bao lang. Fluctuates.
Yes.
Okay, can you say that, please?
Fluctuates.
Good. Better. Good, bao lang. Okay, you're correct. That's good. Okay, everyone. So I will send the marks to Mrs. Ha for that. All right. Thank you for doing the test. So these are all synonyms, by the way, that you must know. Okay, you must know for doing paraphrases and for describing graphs or charts. So please learn these synonyms. All right, and please learn which are past tense and which are present tense. Actually, I'll just check that with you now because this is important. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the present tense of increased? Increased is past tense. What is present tense?
Rose.
Needs to be the same word, Chung Hu.
No, increase.
Okay,
increase without the ed.
Okay, present tense, Chung Hu, is increase. Okay, increased here. This is past tense. Okay, present tense doesn't have the D. Okay, it is increase. Increase. Ming Nok.
Yes.
What is present tense of climbed? Climbed.
Present tense for climb is an S.
Okay. Climbs is correct with an S. Ming Nok. Thank you. Okay, so present tense of climbed is climbs. Climbs. Everyone. An S. Climbed is past tense. Climbs is present tense. So again, you need to be familiar with these. All right, so if you are not sure, please write them down as I'm telling you. Okay, looking at these ones. Balang. Bao lang, oi.
Yes.
What is present tense of decreased?
Decreases.
Decreases is correct. Decreases, everyone. Decreases is present tense of decreased. Ming Tam,
Yes.
what is present tense of dropped? Dropped is past tense. What is present tense?
What?
Do you know or not sure?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
What
that's
is?
fine, Ming Tam. Don't worry. If you are not sure, just say not sure. That's fine.
Can you
Kang,
say again?
yeah, what is present tense of dropped? Dropped.
Drops.
Drops is correct. Yes, drops, everyone. Drops is present tense of dropped. Kang Eun.
Yes.
Okay, what is present tense of declined?
Is the declines.
Good. Declines. Good. That is correct. So again, everyone, you must be familiar with all these words and synonyms because they are very important if you are going to answer task 1 correctly. Okay, so you need to be familiar with both the words and the correct tense. Very annoying, I know, in English. You have to remember tenses, but you just do. You have to remember them if you are going to get a good mark. Okay, everyone, for the last part of the class, I know there's only about 12 minutes left for the rest of this class, so we will just continue work on the graph. Okay, so remember you started work on this last week. So can you please continue? I will send you the link again now in chat in case you have lost the link. So can you please click on the link and go back to where you were working before? Just before you do, though, I just want to explain one thing. So the overview needs to be simple. Remember, the overview is only 1 sentence or 2 sentences. Again, I will remind you, the overview is the most important paragraph of your answer because it shows that you understand the graph. So remember, there are 4 paragraphs in your answer to writing task 1. The overview paragraph, which is paragraph number 2, is the most important one because that shows you understand the graph. But you just need to write 1 or 2 sentences at the most. So the overview I have written for this, you can see it says here. Moon.
Yes, teacher.
Moon, can you please read what I have highlighted?
It can be clearly seen that the number of malaria cases claimed rose increased to a peak over during a 6-year period before suddenly falling, plummeting at 2.0 just 3 years later.
Okay, good. Thank you, Moon. Thank you. Okay, so here I've used, by the way, I've used 3 words here. Of course, you only use 1, but I've given you a choice of synonyms. Okay, a choice of synonyms. Same here. You can say over or during. Either one is correct. Okay, but I've given you two to choose from, so you can see what the synonyms are. So again, this is all you need to do for the overview. You can see I have only written one sentence. That's all I need to describe what is happening here. And that is basically the number of cases of malaria gradually increased. Forget about this for the moment. For the 6 years, okay, between 1983 and 1988, they've gone up. Okay, they've increased. All right. Before, the most interesting thing is in 1991, the cases suddenly dropped or plummeted. Plummeted, that's this word here, plummeting to 0. Okay, in 1992. So that is the most interesting thing in the graph. The fact that cases have generally gone up over all this time, then suddenly in 1 year, they disappear, okay, to 0. Now, we don't know why they have gone to 0, and we don't need to. It doesn't matter. All you need to do is describe what happened. You don't need to say why. In any of these graphs, you never need to say why. You just describe what you can see. So, with your overview paragraph, one sentence is usually all you need, and you just describe, okay, in general, what has happened. So again, I'll repeat it. Cases have basically gone up all this time. All right, they drop a little bit here, and then they go to 0 here. So that's all you need to say. Again, keep it very simple. Keep it simple. So I hope that makes sense. So that is the overview paragraph, which is paragraph number 2, and it is the most important paragraph of your answer because it shows you understand how to read the graph. Okay, everyone, so can you keep writing, please, for the next 5 minutes? We will finish this next week. Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Ding Ming, can you see your answer, what I've highlighted here?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, good. So Ding Ming, you don't need to say this, okay? Okay, you don't need to say any of this.
Yes.
Okay, so all this, okay, is not needed for your answer. All you need to say in your answer is what has actually happened. Does that make sense, Ding Ming? So if we look at the graph, can you see the graph, Ding Ming?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so you can see that the number of cases of malaria, they've gone up here, okay? Here, they have slowed down a bit, and here they have dropped to 0.
Yes.
So in your overview, that's all you need to say. Okay, that's all you need to say. You don't need to say what is on the x-axis and what is on the y-axis, okay? Don't need to say that.
Yes.
All you are describing is what happens to this line, what is happening. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, I hope so. Please tell me if it doesn't. And I think everyone has got the idea. You must start with "it can be clearly seen that." This is the overview paragraph. Chang Hu.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, Chang Hu, can you see your answer?
Yeah, I can see my answer here.
Okay, good. Okay, so this needs to be a new paragraph here, Chang Hu, okay? Like this. All right, so you need to have a space between the paragraphs. You need to have this space between the paragraphs. Has to be a separate paragraph. Now, Chung-Hyu, you have too much detail. This should be for your next paragraph. All this information, Chung-Hyu. For the overview paragraph, Chung-Hyu, all you need to say is this, what I have written here. Can you see this, Chung-Hyu?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you read it? Can you read this for me, please, Chung-Hyu? Can you read it?
It can be clearly seen that the number of malaria cases climb, grows, or increase to a peak over or during 6-year period. They are suddenly falling or plumping to zero just 3 years later.
Okay, good. Good reading, Chung-Hyu. So this is all you need to say for the overview paragraph. Okay? You just describe very simply, what has happened to this line. Okay? It has gone up mostly, okay? Then fallen a little bit, and then gone to zero. Does that make sense, Chung-Hyu?
Con bật kia, con học thì con phải bật kia mic lên chứ con. Thầy hỏi cứ chờ đợi mãi không trả lời.
Con
Hiểu chứ nhỉ?
nói khi vừa á,
Ok,
tóc mic bị lỗi gì đấy.
thế hả? Bật lên con.
Okay. Does he understand, Mrs. Ha?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's all you need to say, Chung-Hyu. Then all the other detail that you have written, you put in your third and fourth paragraphs. Ming-nok.
I'm here.
Okay, Ming-nok, are you writing or not? I can't see anything new.
Oh, right. Oh. I see again some. I think I make it too complicated and I'm try to make it more simple.
Okay. I think some of you are confused with what I want you to do. So we will continue this next week, but you need to give me the detailed paragraphs. So paragraphs 3 and 4. All right. Paragraph 3 should be what happens in this part of the graph. Okay. Paragraph 3 should be this. Paragraph 4 is what happens in this part of the graph. So remember, you have 2 detail paragraphs, everyone. Paragraphs 3 and 4 are your detail paragraphs. So all you need to do is divide the graph in half. And paragraph 3 is about this half of the graph. Paragraph 4 is about this half of the graph. Okay, everyone, so it's past, so we will stop the lesson here, okay, and we will continue with this next week. I will show you in more detail how to write paragraphs 3 and 4. I think some of you are a little bit confused about this, about what you need to do. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Lang, how many paragraphs are there in the answer? How many?
4 paragraphs.
Okay, correct. Ming-nok.
I'm here.
Okay, what is the name of the first paragraph of the answer?
The first paragraph is paraphrase.
Or what is it is a paraphrase, but what do you call the paragraph? It's begins with I. Begins with I. Ming-nok.
I didn't get it. Can you repeat? I didn't get
Yeah,
your
the
idea.
name of the paragraph. The first paragraph of any writing task 1 answer is what? You call it the
A paraphrase graph.
not paraphrase, begins with I, begins with the letter I. I-N, Mengnock, I-N.
Oh, I I just remember it's a paraphrase, but
It is a
not
paraphrase.
sure.
Okay, everyone, it's the introduction.
Ah, yes.
Okay, introduction is the first paragraph. Is the first paragraph. Okay, what is the name of the second paragraph? Kang Uan.
The second is the overview.
Overview. Good. And that is followed by 2 detail paragraphs. 2 detail paragraphs. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Yes, Ming Nok, you are correct with paraphrase. Okay. So
Mm.
it is paraphrase, overview, and 2 detail paragraphs, or
Yes.
pot. But I was trying to get from you the other word for the first paragraph, okay, which is introduction. But you
Yes,
are
thank
correct.
you.
So paraphrase is correct, okay? So please don't let me confuse you. Okay, thank you, everyone. That is the end of the lesson for today. So thank you for doing the speaking. Thank you for doing the test. And thank you for doing the graph. I think some of you are a little bit confused still about the graph. So we will look at that in more detail next week. We will also practice some more speaking part 1 questions. Are there any questions? Any questions before we go? Anyone got any questions? Okay, thank you, everyone. Hope you have a happy week. Stay warm, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye,
Chào con.
teacher.
Yeah, bye.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
bye.
Chưa? Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.
Chào
Chào
con
con.
nha.